Introducing Live It, Your Life, Healthier, Happier, Longer. A Philosophy for a Balanced Lifestyle by Dr. Gary Clayman.
Many years ago, I made a choice to dedicate my professional life to the management of patients with cancer. I wanted to make a difference and believed that helping cancer patients would be the best way for me to impact this world that we live in.
Live It is not a diet program, and it's not a prescribed weight reduction pill. It's not an exercise regimen. Live It is a philosophy, and when you internalize its methods, you will find a comprehensive way to live life in a manner coherent with the needs of your body and mind. These are not separate and require a balanced approach for healthy living to be realized. Live It is the culmination of over 25 years of empirical research and work and the development of a comprehensive life program that promotes wellness, strength, vigor, and longevity, and combats obesity, cancer, and other chronic debilitating diseases. It is the answer to provide a method to live your life the way it was meant to be, joyously.
So when I sat down with Dr. Clayman, he told me that I had an autoimmune blowout. But Dr. Clayman prescribed a diet prescription. The biggest thing was a paradigm shift for me. That was challenging just to wrap my head around that, because now you're saying no grain, increase your meat intake, and that was very challenging. That was the diet itself is simple, okay? I had to give it at least a year, and we were going to repeat my tests in a year. So I thought, well, I'll follow it, and I'm sorry, Dr. Clayman, not thinking it was going to work, and repeat the test. About a month, 2 months later, I started to feel more energetic. I started to be able to walk up the hills and starting to be able to feel better, mental clarity. I mean, just all these changes started happening to me, but the proof was in the pudding. I repeated all of my tests, and all of my tests were normal. Even my cholesterol was lower than normal. To me, he saved my life. He really did.
Exercise isn't something that happens spontaneously in modern society. Typically, exercise requires planning, preparation, and determination. My approach to exercise is based on the fact that the lives of our ancient ancestors revolved around the opportunistic gathering of food, coupled with intense periods of focused hunting. Hunting is a sporadic cardiovascular activity that stimulates the heart and lungs, while gathering develops low-level maintenance motor skills. Because you're genetically engineered to be a hunter-gatherer, just like your relatives from tens of thousands of years ago, your day should consist of both these activities. Like you, I'm busy and don't always have an opportunity to dedicate 30 to 60-minute workout sessions every day. What we can do is adopt what I call a grazing approach to exercise, that is movement and activity every day, and throughout the day, for short periods that can each last anywhere from a few seconds to 5 minutes or more. The exercises here are basic calisthenic movements, otherwise known as non-impact exercises that help reshape and tone all major muscle groups in your body. Movement scattered throughout each day collectively brings about a training effect over time and drastically improves your health and flexibility, as well as strengthening your immunity and lessening your risk for chronic diseases such as diabetes. This is called free-form fluid movement and helps you to develop a habit of movement behavior that allows you to live it, your life, healthier, happier, longer.
He and I met out on the Little League football field, and I would later find out that I had stage 4 throat cancer and would begin treatment shortly thereafter. And more, it was really about natural foods and the benefits and health benefits of eating the right diet, and how all forms of disease are affected by nutrition. He and I started talking about nutrition as a disease prevention. There were some unexpected benefits. When I look back on what's changed, obviously my weight management is not a problem at all anymore. I don't worry about restrictions or calorie restrictions. I look back and I had dry skin and dandruff issues. Those are gone. I had adult acne. That's gone. I also had a case of heartburn or GERD and was taking Prilosec at the time. I no longer do that. and even my arthritis, which used to be a morning experience that I didn't like, that has gotten better. My overall health has improved dramatically. I think most people rely too much on the medical community for their health and don't understand how much their decisions in diet and lifestyle and exercise affect their health much more than current medicine. I would say if you have any of your health issues, this will improve it. It may not fix it, but there's several things that this type of lifestyle and eating plan will dramatically improve. But it's really not a diet, it's a lifestyle. Because if you go off on any, quote, go back to the, quote, normal or sad diet, you will put on weight, you will not feel well. So it's a lifestyle that you adopt and basically make the decision, I'm gonna be healthy, I'm gonna eat the right things, I'm still gonna enjoy what I eat because I'm never hungry. That's really not an issue. So it's really not a diet. Most people really don't focus on the natural lifestyle and food choices they make.
Coming together for a meal is one of the most pleasurable things we can do in our lives. The more careful you are about what you consume, the more likely you are to live a long and high-quality life. I designed the Live It lifestyle so you can eat your food and enjoy it while receiving the maximum health benefits for your body and achieving a healthier, happier, and longer life. I believe in practicing what I teach. The Live It lifestyle is a rethinking of the information adopted through the conventional nutritional teaching, the Food and Drug Administration, and the USDA. Live It covers what foods you can eat and what foods you should avoid, while still allowing you to commit a guilt-free sin from time to time on holidays, birthdays, and other special occasions. This program really began a long time ago, early on in my medical education. Was really sort of the beginning of the Atkins era. Atkins really questioned what was nutritionally accepted at that time. When I think about diets, I think how diets have sort of taken pieces from each one and the better aspects and the better knowledge and the evolving knowledge over that time frame has allowed us to develop something that I think is really unique, something that can last a lifetime. So why are fats not bad for you? And why is red meat not bad for you? So the reality of it is that we need fat. We need these things that are present in red meat. From an American standpoint, we bought it. We bought it. Red meat was bad for you. Just put it away. And so we put red meat away. And we did. In fact, since I sort of began my interest in this, we put away red meat. We put away all these healthy animal fats. And we have paid a societal price for it. If you look graphically at what we've consumed over the past 30 years of American dietary habits, we have increased grains tremendously. If you even go back 25, 30 years ago, you think about health food stores, and health food stores would have granola in it, and granola actually with honey or sugar coating on it and so on. And this was pushed on us as a health food, okay? But we've had grains in our diet. We've increased our grain intake. We've decreased fat. And so if you look at the graphics, we've had grains going up and animal fats and proteins going down. So that's what we've done. And then if you look at the graphs for obesity in the country, skyrocketing up. If you look at diabetes, going up. Coronary artery disease, going up. Cancer, going up. So we've changed our diet. We've changed to a whole grain philosophy of diet, and it's not working. It's not working. And what we need to do is reverse that change. We reverse that change and we take in healthy animal fats, healthy animal proteins, simple carbohydrates, which are rich in dietary fibers and nutritional elements, things that our body desperately needs, our vitamin sources, all these things that we need naturally from our diet, but we've been throwing them all away. We have heart disease that continues to be the major killer in American society. We've reduced red meat consumption. We've dropped it down. We're eating whole grains. And look what it's done to us. We're not where we need to be. And if the concept that you eat red meat, that your cholesterol is going to go up, it's an erroneous concept. Your cholesterol will go down if you're not taking in these other substances that are driving our cholesterol up. So if you remove those whole grains from your diet, you remove those complex carbohydrates, then our fats are not going to be high in our blood. Our fats are low in our blood. I consume a lot of red meat products, probably way more than you do. And my cholesterol is at very, very low levels. And it's not due to a genetic benefit in my part. I've had coronary artery disease in my family. My father had a heart attack when he was less than my age at this time. So I have the genetic potential if I eat the wrong things. But if I consume the right things and I live my healthy lifestyle, then I'm not at risk at all. I'm at risk of having a long, healthy life. That's what I'm at risk for. Our body's major energy sources come from sugar and fats, ketones. And so when we have a big rush in sugar, when you're on what I would consider a conventional nutritional program, you will have peaks and valleys in your sugar. And those peaks and valleys are the highs and lows that people experience in their general energy levels during the course of the day. But if you're on a Live It type of program, where you have short bursts of sugar after your consumption, but then your general energy sources are from ketones. And your body very richly uses ketones. Your brain uses them. It's an effective energy source for the body. And then you're not hungering for that sugar release. Live It is easy. It's natural. It's something that you'll want to do. It's something that you will be able to maintain. You're not counting anything. All you're doing is living your life with simple fruits, simple vegetables, good healthy nuts, good healthy meats, good healthy fish, good healthy poultry products. It's very simple. You can walk into any grocery store, any restaurant, any place that you want, and you can live this easily. Not counting, you don't even need to think about it. It's all natural. I feel healthier and stronger, and I'm in better shape now than I was even 25 years ago. Looking great and feeling great at any age is attainable for everyone. I am living proof. I can say without a doubt you will not find a simpler, more comprehensive program to line up all aspects of body and mind. It gives me my greatest pleasure to help people live their lives healthier, happier, longer with Live It.